But first, we're going to go into Aubrey Marcus. We've been covering his vlogs. Remember, like, we showed you that vlog last week where he was, like, in the shower with his girlfriend and she refused to get under the cold water? Well, this week it was weird. I was like, I'm dying for more Aubrey Marcus vlogs. And no joke, he released 16 of them all in one day. So I don't understand. He was, like, sitting on all these. He released 16 of them all in one day. A big mistake. Should have released one a day. Those are going to get buried. And we watched all 16. We really didn't get any great tips. I did buy quite a lot. I bought quite a lot. I bought around $200 worth of Onnit supplements to see if they actually work, because that's a big. I am suffering from a lot of stuff right now, and if Aubrey Marcus could save me, then I'm going to do it. And if he does save me, then I will have a new found, perspective on Aubrey Marcus. But until then, we're just going to watch his stuff and make fun of him. This one was very weird, and I think it'll speak for itself. This one is called Rest and Reconnect. Let's jump to it. Very disturbing one. It's Aubrey Marcus in his home, wearing one of his goofy shirts. This is one of the shirts he's designed. He sells his own clothing line. But it's not like screen printed items, although they do have those too. He sells his own clothes. And here he is. He made a white t-shirt, but at the bottom, it goes out like a sick shark's fin or something. Like that. And you can see it right there. It's very disgusting. Bad clothing choice. Bad shirt. But watch what he does here. This is crazy. Check this out.
So one of the things that I do to clear my head is go and play some music. And this is what this room is for.
One of the things I do to clear my head is to go and play some music. Okay, I get it. And he says, and this is what this room is for. It's to play music in.
Room is our music room. It's for me to jump in here and we can have gatherings and I can play music. And the acoustics are great. I don't know if they'll come through on the camera, and I'm not that good at playing music, so just bear with me, but you'll see part of the process of me getting
out. The acoustics are actually terrible. It's just a very echoey room.
My own head, and I think as Paul Chek says, when you're playing the flute, it's like allowing spirit to play through you. You just got to empty yourself out and allow the wind to move through you.
What?
And that process helps me clear my head, and hopefully in clearing my head, I'll have a better night. I'll connect with my lover, I'll have a good dinner, and I'll let all this stuff from work go, because carrying it with me through all the way to bed.
What happens at work? You work for the wonderful Onnit. What do you mean? What's going on over there? Bad stuff?
Stressed is only going to make this night a night that I haven't owned, but a night that I'm getting owned by from my work. So
what?
I'm going to play some flute.
Watch this. I'm going to what? Wait.
Play the Didge. We'll see.
He said, I'm going to play some flute. Watch this. No joke. This nigga's playing a wooden flute. This is what he does to relax. This is an indigenous flute, by the way. You could only find this thing on Amazon or by meeting the tribe. This is definitely not a tribe's flute. Look at the smooth finish on that. He bought a kid's flute, and he's going to pretend like it's some African heirloom. Oof.
That does feel a little better, I have to say.
No.
It's not quite out of my system yet. I got to use something that makes maybe a little bit more noise, maybe vibrates me a little bit better, shakes me out of it. So I'm going to move over to the Didge. And,
the Didge?
There we go. Didgeridoo is an Australian Aboriginal instrument that they used to carry, and it makes a strong reverberating sound. And the idea is to breathe circularly so that you never stop the vibration, you never stop the tone. It's something that I'm working on, but it's definitely a cool practice. And there's actually a study done that shows that playing the Didge helps with sleep apnea. So
I doubt it.
I don't think I have sleep apnea, but nonetheless, playing the Didge is one of my favorite things to do.
Watch this. Fuck. All right. Now, I'm not joking. Remember I told you a few weeks ago that I saw an Instagram story from his girlfriend, Miss Two Jits. Miss Two Tits, huh? With those suckers on Instagram, and they were having a dinner party. I wish, again, this was just an Instagram story, so there's no backup of it. They were having a dinner party. They had about 12 people over in Aubrey's home. They had a big table set up, big rectangular table. Everyone's sitting there. And it's men and women mixed, all big-titted fucking babes in their 40s, of course. Aubrey gets up from the dinner and says, "Let me go get my didgeridoo." He goes into the music room. He grabs the flute first and says, "Nah," puts it back, then unlocks a gun case to take the didgeridoo out. He takes, this is all true coming up, he takes the didgeridoo back to the dinner table. And a woman pulls her chair out, opens her legs in front of the whole party there. Not his wife, not his fiance. He takes the didge. He shoves the end of it on her poos. Hard, firm. And then does this. And she sits there like she's on the Sybian, moaning in ecstasy. And everybody applauded Aubrey. So this is kind of the sick stuff that he does. Another story I found, I was watching her story. This was just recent. And that is all true, by the way, what I said about the didgeridoo, because sometimes I tell these tales. There was a recent one, and it was in Aubrey's backyard, and it was shot by his fiance, and she's in her bikini doing selfies, and then she shows that there's all these other guys there. There was like 10 people over, and all the guys were in rainbow Speedos, huge hunks, like built, muscular goddesses, Adonises. And they all had shovels, and they were, no joke, in Speedos, rainbow Speedos, and they were all digging this giant circle. And then, like, I followed some more of these stories, and it turns out they are building, like, an ayahuasca circle or some sex circle. And they had all the men come over and, like, do this while the women in bikinis watched them. It was fucking weird. Or the best time you could have in LA. I don't know. Still up in the air. Depends what those total gut health.
They're from Texas.
They're from Texas?
Isn't that what they said in the videos?
I don't know. I can't imagine running on it out of Texas, but maybe they do. Yeah, that's how he affords all this.
Yeah.
Goes to Texas. This is not music. The Joe Rogan Bukkake was filmed. Yeah.
It's getting there.
Oh, no, it's not.
There.
No.
For sure. I might go bang the big drum. See if
Watch
I can get
this.
the last little
I
bit
might
out.
go bang the big drum. He has, instead of a coffee table, this motherfucker got installed a giant leather drum that really can't be used for music purposes. It's like if you took like one of those kids' wading pools, the plastic little swimming pools for kids that you buy for $29 at Target, and just stretched very thick access deer hide over. And then he's going to do this. He's on his knees, and he's going to do this. Look at this shit. Don't you wish we had tape of Kumia doing this? And it's, let me show you my tribal drum.
I want Melton doing it.
Yeah, I want Melton doing that. He's not on beat. Look at his face. He's saying you have to do this or you'll die. This is what total optimization looks like. He's just banging this. Pretty cool, huh?
Feeling much better now.
No, you're not. There's no way.
You know, using this time now, already that created a subtle state shift when my fiance walks through the door with groceries and we start to cook dinner. You know, that's time for me to let this thing go. it's time for me to...
Why can't you get the groceries and she bangs the drum? Dave Landau coverage coming up. All right, that was our Aubrey Marcus update. Very fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, and he also tells people to use tobacco.
Yeah, we saw another video where he was like showing all these supplements that he uses, and then no joke, he pulled out a can of chewing tobacco and said, this is healthy. We couldn't believe our eyes. So he's addicted. We have a wonderful Melton coverage. Nobody...